Hey guys, welcome back to Laura's Little Luxuries. Today I've got a little unboxing to do for you. Unbagging. This is some flair that my friend Erin helped me acquire at the Columbus flagship store. It's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing it in person and showing you guys what this looks like. I also just got back from urgent care. I had mentioned in previous videos that my back had flared up and was giving me lots of trouble. Finally, I decided today to go to urgent care. I took my medium Metro with my Dallas Cowboys Winter Star, and I thought this was kind of a fun little wintry bag look. You know, just a little blue, shimmery pizzazz. It did end up going a little patriotic with my red sweater, but what are you gonna do? The visit to urgent care was good. I did get prescribed some muscle relaxers, so that is already helping. I've never gotten to the point of like seeking out acute care for my back injury before. So I've never taken muscle relaxers or anything, and I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I took one a little bit ago. It seems to be helping, but I do also feel a little bit ever so slightly loopy, so apologies if this video is a little bit scattered. Let's get into the Flair unboxing, and I think I'm going to show you guys this, and then I'm also going to show you what I got at the outlet earlier when I went to check out their in-person Black Friday sales. I found some pretty good stuff. That bag that's over there is full of things, but some of them are not for me, so I was talking to Trish the whole time I was there, and I think Trish might have actually found more than I did. But you guys are gonna have to wait until she posts her video to see what all was in her haul. Okay, so this is the Flair that I designed actually with Erin's help. And then she also tossed in this pink suede large keychain, which was so sweet of her. She had a few items that she wasn't going to use, and she asked if I wanted any, and I said, yes, I would love that pink keychain. Isn't that pretty? I really like these keychains, and I love pink suede. It's one of my favorite colors that PLG has. Okay, this is a very exciting thing that is really only available at the flagship stores. They have make your own Flair stations, so you can either make a dragonfly tassel or a Picasso tassel. And I've been loving my Picasso tassels. And so Erin went and looked at all the different options, and she sent photos of all the different colors. And together we worked out a design that I am so excited about. Oh, and she also included this beautiful paper crane that she made. So pretty. I love it. You get it like poofed out. Look at how pretty that is. I used to love making paper cranes. It's been a long time though. I wonder if I'd still remember how to do it. It becomes like muscle memory after a while. Okay, ooh, here is the tassel. Oh, it's even better in person. Oh my gosh. I love it. Yes, I wanted to go with like sort of a monochrome one. And so these colors, I believe, are, well, I'm not entirely sure. So I think this is seafoam. In the pictures when we were designing it, I thought it was Soul Blue, but it definitely looks more green here. So I think it's seafoam, and then beetle, because it's shiny, and then the seafoam again, and beetle, and then this big one is forest green. Wow, oh, that's so pretty. I love this. I was thinking it would look really nice on the Masquerade Lola. Oh yeah. I also had this orchid tassel, but I'm just gonna tuck that inside for the moment. Wow, look at how gorgeous that is. Oh, I love those colors together. I think that these build your own Flair stations are brilliant and just so much fun. And this was the same price as a normal Picasso tassel at one of the stores. So, I mean, that's a really great deal that you get to make your own unique piece of Flair, and there's not even an upcharge for it. So, wow, I love this. Erin, thank you so much for helping me design this and for procuring it for me and sending it to me. And she actually ended up gifting this to me. I was more than prepared to pay her for it. But that was such a generous, sweet gift. So thank you, Erin. I love this and I will treasure it. Okay, let me show you guys now what I got at the outlet earlier today. They had some special deals going on for Black Friday. So at the outlets, there were tables that had either $25 items or $35 items. And they were like as is, final sale. So you needed to be sure, but that's so inexpensive that like pretty easy to make that decision. So they had those tables with some bags, and then they also had the normal clearance section that they had just brought more inventory in for. So there was a refresh on colors and styles and just some interesting things that we hadn't been seeing lately. And then the rest of the store was all the rest of the store was mostly 35% off, and then the newer items were 30% off. So I didn't end up getting any of the new stuff. They did have the Firefly buckets and the Moonshot bags and the marigold pouches in stock, so it was cool to be able to see those in person and kind of get my hands on them before my own delivery comes with my large Firefly and my marigold pouches. But I didn't buy any of that stuff. What I actually ended up being most tempted by was the clearance corner that had a lot of littles in like discontinued colors. So I just kept finding things as I was digging. Like there were some obvious things that were like circle bags in retired colors. There was mint and lavender. But then as I kept looking, I kept finding like pouches and littles and just all kinds of things that I don't normally notice that were in kind of unique colors. So I'm going to show those to you. I'm going to have to navigate around Trisha's bags. She ended up with some of those $25 items. But again, I'm going to let her show those to you guys. I don't know if you can tell, but there's quite a bit in here. So she ended up with 2 of those $25 bags and 1 of the $35 bags. And the $35 bag was an incredible deal. I want to show you guys, I really do. But again, go to Trailer Trisha's channel. Not immediately. Probably this video for her won't be up for another week or 2. But yeah, she's going to have some really interesting stuff to show off. 3 bags, 1 little that she asked for, and then I also have another little in there that's going to be like sneaky good stuff for her. So this is going to be a really good haul. What I got for myself, first of all, was a new Eclipse. I love Eclipses to hold all of my essentials in my bigger bags. You know, I've been using my pebbled black one, and so now I've got an Anjou one. This will match my Anjou butterfly, or I can use it to contrast in other bags too. I would love this like with my cold brew bags. I think this would look amazing with my sunset bag. So I saw this and it was cheap on the clearance table, so I grabbed it. Along those same lines, I found a Hava Eclipse. This one is like this beautiful bronze color. I don't have anything in Hava yet, so this is my first one and I'm excited about it. It is kind of wrinkly on the back, but that's fine. It's kind of a squishy, soft leather. So especially once this is filled up with all of my stuff, it'll be totally fine. It was interesting the pricing because these were both 40% off, but this one was 40% off of the original price of $50. And so I think I still ended up paying like $30 for this one. But this one was also 40% off, but the price that was on it said originally $30. So it was 40% off of the $30, which made it like $17 or something. Much, much cheaper. So I don't know how the heck they're doing the pricing. I'm still so confused about it. It never makes sense to me. I mean, obviously this one was a much better deal than this one. I wanted this one anyway, so I didn't question it. I just went ahead and got them both. But just so you know, like, yeah, the outlet pricing is odd and inconsistent at best. So I still feel like I'm able to find good deals. It's very hard to walk in and know like what you're actually going to be charged for anything. So just a disclaimer. I guess I'm going in descending order of sizes. So next I got this Sunset Adriana. I still don't really understand what Adrianas are good for. I had one that I got in a mystery box and I ended up selling it, but I really love the sunset color and it matches my medium crossbody. So I decided to grab it. I think I ended up paying about $16 for this. It was 40% off of $24. So again, a good deal. And people love Adrianas, so I figured if I have it in my collection for a while and I end up not really being able to find good uses for it, somebody else will provide a good home for this item. The Adriana does have a removable wrist strap, so I could just take it off and use it as like a pouch in my bag, or I can keep the strap on it and use it as a wristlet. Maybe this would be good to stick like my wallet inside of, and I could use this as like a little grab wristlet in my bigger bags so that if I just needed to run into the grocery store, I could take this with me. I feel like that might be a good use for the Adriana. So I'll try it out and let you guys know what I think. Okay, the next item is this cute heart pouch. This was also on the clearance 40% off table, and I wasn't exactly sure what color this was. I was thinking in the store that it might be peacock, but I think that it's a little too dark and blue. I don't know, does it match my peacock taco tassel? No, I think it's darker. So this I think might be Caribbean or Caribbean, depending on how you like to say it. But I thought it was pretty and I thought it would go with this one as like sort of a little set. So I just grabbed it because I thought it was a nice color. And I feel like this might end up being a gift. We'll see. Okay, next I found this groupie gray mini envelope as I was just looking at bags like on one of the shelves. This was stuck into the outer pocket of one of the bags. I'm gonna turn up my lights because I feel like it's kind of hard to see the colors of these things. Groupie gray is a very dark oiled leather. It's kind of like Merlot or deep water. It's not black, but it is pretty dark. Here it is next to pebbled black. But it's almost like a brown gray. It's not just a straight cool toned gray. It's got kind of a brown grungy look to it. I don't know if maybe the inside helps you see the color better. But it's a really interesting color. I would actually love to have a bigger bag in this. It's got that really nice soft oiled texture to it, and I just like it a lot. So when I saw the mini envelope, I just felt like I had to have it. I don't remember how much this cost. I would need to look at my receipt, and maybe I will do that and insert the price here. But yeah, I just thought that this was a really good little find, and I'm kind of building up my little mini envelope collection, so I figured I would add this, and this could go in a more neutral setup than my sugar one. Okay, now we are down to the Mini Daisies, and I found several of these. I got a couple for Trish, one that she asked for and one that I'm just going to include as a surprise, but I got a few for myself as well. So first I grabbed an avocado. I have my avocado medium crossbody that I love, and so now I have a little mini daisy that can go with it. I thought this was so cute. I love avocado. Okay, then next I found a jellyfish. Uh-oh. I just realized that there's like a spot on the back of the jellyfish, but look at how pretty. It's like pebbled. People always say that jellyfish is kind of shimmery. This one does not look particularly shimmery. It looks almost like wisteria, but maybe not quite as pale as wisteria. But it does have some verdigris happening on the button, so I need to clean that up, but I've cleaned off verdigris before, so I'll work on that. That's one of the issues with this particular leather, is that it is prone to that oxidation on the hardware, so you just have to keep an eye out for it and kind of take extra care. But there is a spot on the back, so I'm gonna have to try to clean that up, see if I can get that off, and if not, it'll just be imperfect and I'll have to deal with it. So, jellyfish. I got a turmeric mini daisy, which I love this color. It's so soft. It's a brushed leather. Very bright orange color. So pretty. I really like this one. Look at how pretty it looks next to Joni Blue. I love that. And then one last one. This is Succulent, which is it's kind of hard to describe. It's not a brushed leather, but it's also not a pebbled leather. It's smooth, but it's matte. I don't know. It's not the same sort of brush texture as turmeric, but it's also not shiny at all. So this is a very interesting leather that I had not seen in person until today. And I like it. I think it's a really pretty like sage color. So I got all 4 of these to add to my Mini Daisy lineup. I do kind of wish that they were all Daisy pluses so that I could actually carry all my cards in them. But now I've got quite the collection going. Here they all are next to each other. Kind of hard to see them all at once. I might have to start a Mini Daisy rainbow behind me like Trish has her buckets. We have Joni Blue, Sugar, Forest, Turmeric, Jellyfish, Avocado, and Succulent. So let me know which one of these is your favorite. Oh, and of course then we had the Groupie Gray mini envelope too. So lots of littles at the outlet. I don't think I'll be keeping all of these. I'm gonna have to decide which ones to gift, and you know, maybe I'll live with them for a while, and if they don't need to stay with me, I might sell a few of these in the future, but I do really love all the ones that I found today, so I think I will keep them at least for a while. I think I'm personally most excited about the bigger pouches, the Sunset Adriana, and then definitely this Anjou Eclipse. But let me know down below what you think. Were any of these things that you would have personally grabbed, or would you have passed on some of them? Put some guesses down in the comments what you think that I got for Trish, and then when she posts her video we can see if you were right. Happy belated Thanksgiving to all of you. I hope you had wonderful holidays with your family and your friends and other loved ones. Let me know what your favorite Thanksgiving dish was, and what other fun holiday plans do you have coming up. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Go ahead and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.